Hello everyone and welcome to First20 here on Stephen Plays. My name is Stephen George, I play video games, and every Friday it's the first 20 minutes or so of a game. Today we are taking a look at Hue, and this is a game from actually a few years ago. This is from 2016, and it's a game that was recently sent to me by Jam. Thanks Jam for sending this my way. It looks interesting. It's a game that honestly I didn't hear of when it came out several years ago, but I figured I would try it out today. It's a platforming game that utilizes color to get through, so it's like a puzzle platformer. To be honest, the little gameplay I've seen reminds me a lot of, in a way, Wonder Song, because it utilized color as well, but Hue predates that by quite a bit. So I'm playing the PC version with an Xbox controller, and we'll jump in. Honestly, it kind of looks, it reminds me a little bit of Limbo, but with the use of color.
Dearest Hugh, oh, I've had the most dreadful luck. I feel terrible that you've been left alone all this time. The traitorous Dr. Gray tried to steal the annular spectrum, a ring I developed to allow perception and alteration of colour. Some call them impossible colours. Impossible for Dr. Gray, maybe. Anyway, something went wrong. I turned a strange shade and became invisible. The ring, it fractured, scattering coloured shards far and wide. I stayed at home for many weeks, watching, waiting, existing on this coloured plane. I couldn't speak to you, nor interact with anything in the mono world. So I left. I left for the university where I hid away the coloured tools I had created. I pray you have found what is left of the ring.
It's also worth noting that back in 2016, the game actually won several awards, was nominated for some others, and it holds a very high score on Steam. So a lot of people do like this game. Obviously, it's had plenty of time to be reviewed. The art style was nice. It is Limbo-esque, but everything's going to be compared to Limbo the minute you do, you know, Silhouette World. But the addition of color is what would make this stand out. So I can go into some folks' houses. The animation is very smooth also. So this is our first dash of color, but I don't think we can interact with it at all. We're just going to keep running to the right. Because in video games, when in doubt, you run to the right. Hello? Hugh, is that you? Thank goodness, I've been trapped for days. Help me get out of here. I keep hearing noises, it's creeping me out. Well, I don't think I have my abilities. My color wheel is the right stick. Yeah, I don't have the ability to do anything, man. Sorry, but I guess guess you'll die. Clearly, this is the one and only time in a game that you're not supposed to head right originally. So let me go back. Because I went into these homes. Ugh, and I can't reach that. There's a boat over here. The fisherman caught a glimpse of something unusual, down past the lighthouse. So this is the lighthouse. And these blocks are what we're going to be altering. That's it! Guess I really should have went left. And they're using the, you know, I say they're using the same method that Wonder Song, but again, Wonder Song came later. It's just what I played first. And now that the world is blue, and it's the only color I have, everything is just blue.
Since the beginning, we have pointed to the sky and declared it blue. It is this shared vision, this unquestioned understanding which connects us. But are you really seeing blue the same way I see it? Perhaps blue is nothing more than a shade of grey to you. Perhaps everyone in this world sees nothing but shades of grey. Don't you see, Hugh? This is why we're here.
The rocks, they just disappeared? I don't know how you did it. Who cares? I'm saved. Thank you. Show me true colors. So the premise is that you have access to these things. I can turn it off. Well, it's not so much turning it off. You can see I can select a color, but that's the only color I have. As we get more colors, we'll be able to access more paths. So let's go in here. Change the world to blue.
When you enter a cave expecting a waterfall, the chances are your expectations will be met. But if you discard those expectations, don't you think instead the cave will be full of surprises? I ask for you, Hugh, to abandon your expectations, to pull me back from the brink of unreality. I need you to see the world not for what it is, but for what it can be.
I think one of the things I like in that this is different than Limbo. This wouldn't have been appropriate for Limbo because the tonality is different. But I really like how you're walking and there's these scripted bits where she's talking. Oh, hello there. You startled me. I'm just resting my legs. Don't play too close to the water now. Whereas Limbo feels dark and scary, a horror game full of death. This game does not feel like that. This game almost feels like hope. And there's little splashy sounds, which I also like. All right, so introducing a few puzzle elements. Let's see, how do I... If I jump up here, I can do this. Put this here. Grab it. I did it. Oh God, I'm dead. Okay, so I take it back. Take it back. This is Limbo with color, baby. So when I do this, okay. Trying to figure out the best way of doing this. If I switch, I can switch back to gray, right? So I can unleash... Well, wait, this... Sorry, I'm just an idiot. I just have to do this. There we go. Really was overthinking that one. Okay. So it won't let you move if you're in a block like that. So my only choice is to head this direction. Is it possible... No. I think I need another color to change to. And this is probably one where I want to hide. And then I can use those to walk on. There we go. Let's not die. That's my brave new strategy. Not experience death. I've been doing it in real life for years. It's worked out pretty well. So I can't crouch. So I think I'm gonna just have to run. Whoop. Careful. Doing good. Okay. As is typical in these style of games, there are collectibles. So it looks like, you don't have to go after this stuff, but you can. So I went all the way down here, and now I'm like, was I supposed to? I mean, obviously to get the collectible, sure. But now the question is, can I get up there? And the answer is yes. Okay, cool. Well, then I don't regret it at all. What's up, creepy stick man? I like how I'm wearing a little tie, and I like my little Josh Jepson haircut. Ah, it is time. I see your two colors. Cool. So now everything, you know, I can change the color quickly. And this is obviously going to have a major effect on the game, because we're going to have two different things to play with. So I can't even see the door until I've got a contrasting color. In fact, I can't access the door unless I have that contrasting color on.
Did you know, Hugh, that purple is at the very end of the visible spectrum? It's the hardest colour for our eyes to distinguish. Now, imagine a shade one step further than purple. A colour beyond what we can actually perceive. We call these impossible colours. And I fear that this is where I currently reside. If reality is rooted in our perception, and you cannot perceive me, do I even exist to you? I'm sure that I do. I mean, you're reading this letter, or at least I hope you are. I'm sorry, but existing in this strange state of impermanence does funny things to you, Hugh. It makes you question what is real.
And again, another contrasting door. Kind of makes me wonder to some extent how, you know, how they would go about hiding those leathers and those potions and stuff, because they could theoretically hide it, make you like go back for it. It's a pretty simple concept of what you can do there. So obviously we want to go this way, and then we want to go this way, and then we want to not die, and then we want to do this. Let's put this... Ah, I see. Then you get on the other side, so I walk over here, and then I do this. Very clever. Very clever. Like, very simple. And yet, very, very clever. Okay. Woo! Got it. Game progresses pretty quickly. So let's do this. There we are. Oh, shoot. Oh, over here. There we go. Honestly, this is really cool. This is really, really neat. And based on just, you know, the little gameplay and stuff that I've seen in the photos, certainly this lives up to what I was expecting. But it's done well, and the game's pretty, which I think adds a lot. Oh, we're already getting a third color. They probably want to do a lot with multiple colors and have some very hard challenges, which is why they're giving you the colors pretty quickly. That's a pretty shade, too. And I can make it any color I want. As long as it's not yellow, because otherwise I can't see the door. We'll do the complement here.
The university gardens were bathed in an earthy orange light when I first met Dr. Gray. Summer had come and gone, and a cold autumnal crispness had caught me off guard. I sat on the grass, surrounded by my books and papers, when a cool breeze threatened to blow my notes across the lawn. A page escaped my reach and took flight. A man not much older than myself chased after it, catching it on his third or fourth attempt. I remember his gentle smile when he returned it. He started talking, and I was surprised that he had read my work in the university journal. He said he was a professor and that he hoped we could work together someday. It's funny, Hugh, how something small can change so much.
Oh, I'm back at the beginning. Ah. Which opens up an entirely new world. And this... Oh, I have orange, not yellow. Okay, I was going to say, I have yellow, open up! But it's not quite the same. And because I have orange, I can go this way. Let's give it some color.
Dr. Gray soon became my assigned mentor, and I can't help but feel he somehow had a hand in it. Our fires burnt brightest when we worked together. It felt like we could achieve anything. We discovered more about colour than I could ever have imagined. We split light, mapped spectrums, we painted. We laughed. We worked long hours, and soon our goal became all-consuming. We were vessels. The work became more important than us, and we knew it.
Okay, but what's over here? Oh, it's a color we don't have. All right. So an incentive to return, either because we're going to get blue in here, or because, you know, we can get the secret potions if, like, we return later in the game. There we go. Hi, box. Up on this. Not sure where I'm going, though. If you're not sure... Oh, I can't change the colors because I'm in a thing. Oh, I understand. So I ultimately need to get back up on that. I think maybe I need... Can I... No, I can't pull a box that far. Okay. Well... Oh, wait, hold on. I'm an idiot. I can probably push... Yeah, I was going to say, I can push this. There we go! That will allow me... I can very easily push it with my body, too. I need to get on the other side, walk on the other side, push it over here. Oh, God, what have I... Oh, wait, no, hold on. I keep approaching it like, I've ruined it! And then it's like, no, you haven't. You're fine. Jump on top of this, and then make it blue so I can see both. There's a fair bit of thinking involved, to be honest. There's quite a bit where I'm like, but what if this? Switch over here. Whoa, don't get crushed. You can die. Move this over here, switch to blue. Got there. Maybe. And the door was blue, so I couldn't see. So we got a bit of a puzzle. So it's not going to fall unless I tell it to. All right, got it. So let's make it yellow, purple. Move this over here. And then back to blue. Push this here. Push this here. Got the key. And then basically in reverse. So I need this here. Not too far. Wait. There we go. And then a different color. I'm a genius! What's the shtick here? Okay, it actually looks... Oh, those blocks keep floating for some reason. And you can push 3 things together. I'm not sure what... I'm not sure what it wants me to do here, actually. I was expecting those blocks to fall. Oh, wait. Duh. I actually feel dumb, and I've actually kind of ruined this. Can you reset doors? Go back. Yes. Okay. That'll probably reset this room. It does. So, what I need to do... Yeah, now it's obvious. I just have to switch the positions. If I shift everything to the right, that would be fine. So I'll just turn this on. Just do this, and then I'll switch it so this isn't affecting me. And I'll do that, and then I'll switch to this. Pull this back. This is a little confusing. Switch to this. Hold on, and then switch to this, and then move this, and then shoot this. Okay, I think I just about got it. And I think you guys also see what I was going for there. You just have to switch the other color to be able to see both colors to make sure I got these into position good. Let's grab this, move it here. All right, so this is fine because I want to walk through this. This is fine. And then now I can choose the other, well, I have to choose the color of the blocks at the top, and then in midair, I have to choose this color. I gotta admit, there's actually a fair bit of precision platforming going on, so that's the one thing, you know, it's a little difficult. So let's switch over to this, which is gonna make those fall, and then very quickly switch over to this. Yeah, I timed that poorly. One more time without the death, if that's possible. Let's wait until we're all the way down here. Boom. 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 There we go. Oh, Jesus. God. Fairly difficult pretty quick, man. Blue. Purple. Yellow. Blue. Purple. Wow. Dang, man. That life comes at you fast. I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here, actually. I think this can be a shorter first 20 because I think that you get it. And I'm impressed because they could have really held your hand. And at the beginning, I was like, oh, this is going to be more of a story thing. The puzzles are going to be there, but they're not going to be like super difficult, super in-depth. I was wrong. There's a lot of platforming. And it's very quick. I'm only 20 minutes into the game, and, you know, it's given me a fair bit of things to think about. Also, shoot. This is like, you're going to die. Yeah, I was going to say I'm going to get myself killed. Dang. So you have to really think outside the box. So, just a really interesting, you know, platforming game that forces you to use your head. Even in this scenario, I'm like, how do I get this exactly? Oh. What if... Bring this over here. Use this box to hide while the world is destroyed. That makes much more sense. This will make that fall. This will make that fall. And actually, I still haven't solved it. Oh, wait, no, I have. Okay. Now I can just walk through. See, I did it. I did all right. Thank you so much for watching. Again, thanks to Jam for sending this my way. I played the PC version, but it's also available on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and then I know, you know, not a whole lot of people have the Vita, but if you're someone who, you know, still has a Vita, has an interest in Vita, it's on Vita. If you do choose to pick it up for PC, consider using the Humble Bundle link that we have on screen now. Using the link to buy the game does support Mal and myself, and we appreciate it. Skeleton's hanging over here. Hey, watch it, buddy. You're not getting under my skin. Ba-doo-ch. That's a joke because the skeleton has no skin. Yeah, so it's just going to constantly be like quick thinking and changing. So the only real similarity it has with Wondersong is the color mechanic. This is much more like quick, think fast, do thing, which is neat. All right, thank you again for watching. I will see you guys next week for another Steven Plays First 20.